लोक जे TMCन जॉईन जाले तातूंत तांचें नांव आशिल्लें तेन्नाच्यान आतां म्हणसर जो कॉन्सिस्टंटली TMCन रावलो आनी TMC बरोबर आसा ते आनी वेळीच्यान ते निवडणूक लडोवपाची तयारी करता. देव बरें करूं वेळ दिलो म्हणून. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल पयलीं when you actually joined TMC, were you sure that you will continue in TMC? Because many people who then joined later said ki I realized it is not the same TMC, it is we were misguided and they have left. Many in this is couple of them.
Yeah. So Rupesh, what has happened is before I joined the TMC, I was approached by many political parties, and after thinking about it, taking a decision with my family and my friends and supporters, that's when I decided to join the TMC. Now, if you see TMC, everybody in Goa wants to defeat the BJP. I think that's one thing. There's no denying the fact that everybody in Goa wants to defeat the BJP. Now, if you look at it, which party do you think is seriously capable of defeating the BJP? I think it was only the TMC which has the fire in them, which has the will to defeat the BJP.
Was then when you went there, was your thought so vast, or it was like I want a ticket in Vellim?
Not at all. Even now, Rupesh, to be honest with you, I have not staked claim for the ticket. I have said it time and again on several panel discussions also that we have to build an organization first. But that doesn't mean that tomorrow if anybody is given the ticket, we will support. We want credible faces. See, today the youth is frustrated with the way things are going. You go to any department today, you have to pay money and your work cannot get done. You want to start a business, the hardships that people face, even if they want to start a simple business, is unimaginable. As a lawyer, we know that. You go for any NOC, you go to any department, you have to pay money.
That credible faces is what you are talking.
Definitely.
But if the way we look at some of your TMC leader doesn't look like credible, because they themselves are facing accusation of corruption. In the past, they were into governments, they were jailed also for corruption.
See, without taking any names, as of now, there are no tickets have not been finalized. The party is still in the process of finalizing the tickets. So right now, commenting on any of the leaders in the party, I think would be.
No, but some people are taken in the party just because actually they would be given ticket.
See, as of now, what we have been told is that nobody has been taken into the party with an assurance of tickets. They have been taken in the party, and for all the meetings, they have been told that tickets have not been confirmed to anybody. We are building an organization. See, you have to realize one thing: that TMC is a party which has just come to Goa 3 months back. So first, we have to build an organization. Only once we build an organization, then we can talk about giving the tickets.
But तुमचे तू उलयता आणि reality is exactly opposite. You don't have organization in place. Who's TMC Goa president? No one knows. You don't have organization in place.
Correct.
But तुमच्याकडे candidate आसा सध्या, and those candidates, some of them have lost the credibility, and they are repeaters there. They have been into various political parties and they have come here, and some were ministers again. So what you say and what it is there is actually contradicting.
No, as you said, we have got no organization. We have built an organization. Now you look at Veli. Veli, in the month of October, we had nobody. We didn't have a member in Veli. Today we have already got 5 panchayat members, many more in the line to join. But however, we were also a bit busy in the last 1 week, so the joinings are on hold. A lot of more panchayat members are joining. Everywhere you go, you see people are joining. No candidate. You said that we have got candidates. We have got no candidate. We have got candidate aspirants. As of now, there are no candidates who have been finalized.
But aspirants also with that credibility, because you are talking about credibility, that's why I am asking you. एक credibility म्हणतो उलयता पळय.
See, now I'll tell you now, since I spoke about credibility, I'm talking about Veli centric. In Veli, since you asked me about the ticket, I said, see, I'm ready to support anybody but a person with credibility. Now, I am saying that because I have built that organization.
You are an aspirant for ticket in Vellim.
I am ready to take any role given to me by the party organization. And I'll make it clear, if tomorrow I am not given the ticket also, I got no, I will not have anything against the party.
आणि कोणाकूय दिल्या चलता?
I will support the person, but he has to be a credible face. I will not support anybody, say somebody who has defected from a party or who has betrayed the trust of the people. See, I'll tell you one thing, Rupesh. I have joined this political system. I have taken a risk and entered this politics. Is because we have been betrayed by the people. See, the last time people of Veli, we voted for a Congress. People of Veli will never vote for a BJP, and the BJP knows it. Everybody voted for the Congress because they wanted to get rid of the BJP. But what did this man do? He collected all the votes on a Congress platter and he took them all and he gave them to the BJP. Now, isn't that cheating? There we felt betrayed, and that is the reason why I've come into politics, because he has cheated the people of Veli.
पण वाय काँग्रेसीन कित्याक वचूना तूं?
See, to be honest with you, we have always been Congress people. My father was the joint secretary of the Congress, my father was the general secretary of the Congress. But the Congress has, if you see over the years, I feel it is the Congress which has really let the people of Goa down. The last time we had 17 MLAs, Congress MLAs. What is the position of the Congress party today? They left with one or two MLAs. One whose son is already into the BJP and who is going to be honored by the BJP by giving him lifetime cabinet status. And the Congress does not appear to be serious in fighting the BJP. All over India, you see, more than 190, almost 200 MLAs of the Congress have joined the BJP. You look at all states, you look at Karnataka, Madhya Pradesh, Arunachal Pradesh, Manipur, another two states where the Congress which had got the mandate has given it to the BJP. So the people of Goa have lost trust in the Congress. That is the problem. The people have got lost trust in the Congress.
So that's why you joined TMC.
And also because the TMC is capable of fighting the BJP. It is the only party which is capable of fighting the BJP.
We were talking about credible faces as far as Velim is concerned. Who do you think besides you is a credible face in Velim constituency?
No, see, right now I don't see many people who are there. But I am all the time telling the people of Veli and the people of Goa that we require good people joining politics. I know it is difficult, but the media and if everybody we get together, we can definitely get good people into the system. It's not that people are bad, you have to give them a chance. And I'm telling you, if there's anybody capable, I have said it time and again, it's not that I want to contest or that I have to contest.
So according to you, BJP is bad?
I feel BJP is communal and corrupt.
Congress is bad?
Yes. Congress is bad because Congress has let the people down.
That's why they are bad?
Definitely.
Otherwise they were good?
Ideologically, you cannot say anything. There's much difference between the TMC and the Congress. But it appears that the Congress is hand in glove with the BJP. That's the reason why they're bad. You see, the people of Goa have given you a mandate, you go and you transfer entire 16 of your 14.
So तुमकां दिसता की नेक्स्ट फाल्यां जर परत मॅन्डेट मेळ्ळ्यार काँग्रेस तेच करतलो?
100% sure.
TMC करची ना कित्या वयलें?
You see, TMC has been tried and tested in a state like West Bengal. Nothing of that sort has happened. At least the TMC has shown that they got the fire to fight Amit Shah, Modi. You tell me why is it that the Congress does not get raided the same amount of time that the TMC gets raided?
Okay, another thing. Now, you are a lawyer, तुका खबर आसा, and let's be very practical. तुका जर सरकार हांगा आसत, गव्हर्मेंट गोवान आसत, आणि सेम पार्टीचे सरकार समज दिल्ली आसत, जाल्यार it helps because तुजी files process faster जाता, development process faster जाता, and we have seen how infrastructure has been built up in Goa. Don't you think that's one reason why we should vote for BJP?
I wouldn't think so, Rupesh. If you see, Goa is also capable of taking care of its resources. Of course, the way things have happened in the last 10 years, if we had a BJP government in Delhi from 2014, we had a BJP government in Goa from 2012. You tell me what is the benefit we have got? On the contrary, we are in a debt of 25,000 crores. So how can you say that it is going to benefit us by having it? It should have benefited us.
No, that is another issue. That is piled up over the years, and that is also contribution.
No, but it has piled up from 2014. It has gone even much higher than what it was then.
That's because of the interest. That's economical
Correct.
thing. That's what someone who's from finance can speak. But I'm talking about development. I'm talking about visible development on ground.
You tell me what is the visible development are you talking about? Besides the bridge. Besides that Zuari road, and what else have you seen?
But don't you think that central and state जेन्ना same sarkar असता, same partyचे सरकार असता, it helps?
It should have helped, but it has not helped Goa. Besides that road, which is for the purpose of transporting coal, I don't see any other development.
कोलाचे
No, but you tell me, what are you, since you have been talking about development, now we have had a BJP government from 2014, now we are in 2022, it's 8 years that have passed. You tell me which is the infrastructure besides that road, the Zuari road, which I make an allegation is only for the transport to transport the coal.
It starts from Pernem to
Correct. It also goes to the harbour.
Yeah, also goes to the harbour is one arm,
correct.
but that is another thing is that confrontation between governments. We have seen how West Bengal government and central government are in a confrontation mode. They fight amongst each other. Finally, the TMC sarkar
that's exactly the problem. The BJP it spoils the federal structure of the country. See, there should not be any confrontation. So that means tomorrow all states should just surrender to the BJP. Just because the BJP is in the center Does it mean that all the remaining 28, 29 states have to be BJP?
पण ती गोंयाकूय भिरांत जातली अशी दिसपाना तुका की बाबा गोंयांनी जर TMCचें सरकार जालें थंय BJPचेंच सरकार आसा एटलीस्ट फॉर नेक्स्ट 2 years.
Definitely not. I think the people of Goa and even whichever party comes to power in Goa will definitely be able to take care of the resources. I don't see why. See, tomorrow if you're saying that since BJP is in center and the state also should go with the BJP, I think that's a wrong notion. Then why have elections? It should be whoever wins the parliament, the Lok Sabha, then they should follow with the BJP government.
So you believe there will be confrontation, or you say there will not be?
Definitely not. There should not be any confrontation. And if there is any confrontation, the TMC knows how to handle the confrontation. They tried to do it in West Bengal. They failed. It is not that development has stopped in West Bengal.
Okay, TMCचे आणि एक एलिगेशन जाता. आय एम आस्किंग यू बिकॉज यू आर अ फाउंडर ऑफ TMC इन गोवा. पयलीं 7 जाण गेले तातूंतले. कोणाक कोणाक नाका पळय ते सगळे जाण TMCन येवपाक लागले आतां. म्हणजे एक मनशाक दिसता म्हाका हांगा टिकेट मेळची ना. आय बिलोंग टू एक्स पार्टी, म्हाका टिकेट मेळची ना, हांव TMC जॉयन जालो, म्हाका थंय टिकेट मेळटली म्हणून येता. ते मोग काय ना TMCचेर थंय. तें सगळें बिकॉज म्हाका तें इलेक्शन आसा आनी फेब्रुवारी नंतर पळोवया कितें जाता तें. पूण आतां तरी म्हाका एकादले आय मायट गेट टिकेट, आय मायट गेट इलेक्टेड म्हणून जॉयन जाता.
Unfortunately, Rupesh, I'm not saying it's only with the TMC. It is with every political party. Every political party today, people are joining. It's only because of the ticket. And that lies is because the parties also accept them and people vote for them.
But TMC is a party which is different. That is what you are saying. Let's forget about BJP. Let's forget about Congress.
The TMC is a political party. Everybody is welcome to join. But as I told you, nobody has been assured the ticket as of now. TMC will be conducting surveys through their agency. And as per the surveys, the tickets will be given.
Survey is about winnability. Haka kitlo support asa, taka kitlo support asa. That support is also because of his money power, muscle power, his presence in the constituency in the past, favors that he did.
Now since you asked me about people joining from this party to that, everybody coming to the TMC. You look at the BJP. BJP has taken Jayesh Naik. Congress has taken Michael Lobo. The Congress has taken Kedar Naik. So from Saligaon. So this is like I think a political shopping season.
तांकां वायटच म्हणटा न्ही आमी तांकां वायटच
No,
म्हणटा.
but here nobody has been promised a
bad.
ticket. See,
Okay,
I'm not saying
TMC is
that
good.
nobody has been promised a ticket. As of now, nobody has been promised a ticket.
TMC जेंका जॉइन जाल्यार तांकां प्रॉमिस कर.
Nobody, at least as on today, nobody has been promised a ticket. Tickets will be finalized probably in the next 3-4 days.
पण तांकां मेळच्योय ना अश्यो ना.
I
You
cannot say
say
that. See,
surveys जाता.
surveys will be conducted, the credibility of the person will be taken into consideration, and accordingly the tickets will be allotted.
Tomorrow,
Because see, finally we have come promising an alternative. So that
फाल्यां फिलिप नेरी रॉड्रिगीज सपोज डिसाइड्स की बाबा सर्वे सेज that he is winning and he says I am joining TMC. What will be your reaction? Your survey says he is
yes,
winning. Huh?
The survey says, if the survey says Philip Neri is winning and the TMC takes him into the party, one thing I can make sure is that I will not campaign for Philip Neri Rodriguez, because we have joined the system because of people like him. These are the 10 people who have betrayed the voters. They have defected, they have cheated. The people have felt cheated, and tomorrow it will be against my principles to campaign for him.
So हे 10 जाणांक तर नाकाच अशें म्हणटात.
See, that is what the public sentiment is. I have been roaming around the constituency. The sentiment is people want change. People are fed up. People feel cheated. That is what the sentiment of the people.
Actually ते 10 न्ही मेचपाक गेल्यार 12, 13, 14 जाले.
No, but these 10, what happened is they have not faced the electorate. They've gone lock, stock and barrel into a party which is ideologically different from the party they were elected.
So तांकां घेतल्यार you will not be campaigning for
Definitely
TMC.
not campaign. Definitely not campaign for Philip Neri Rodriguez in Velu. For me, it would be against my principles to campaigning.
Leander Pace was in Velim and we interviewed him that day. His presence in Velim helps TMC to grow.
Definitely no. See, Leander Pace is an Olympic medalist. He is a 17 or 18 time Grand Slam winner. He is India's definitely most renowned tennis player, and he's got his roots in Asolna. His grandmother is from Veli. So definitely the presence of Leander Pace in Veli will help the TMC, and not only in Veli, I would say all over Goa would help.
ताका ticket दिल्यार तू you will work for him.
Definitely, if the party feels that he's a more credible face and he's got more chances of winning, then I cannot be selfish and say I will not campaign for him.
So for you ticket जाय अशी ना.
Definitely not. See, Rupesh, I have got to practice, and I can always fall back on my practice. It's not that I'm come into politics that I have got nothing else to do. The only reason we have come into politics is because we feel that our system has failed. You tell me, Rupesh, what is the future of our children in Goa? I want you to ask you. Now I want to ask you this question: what is the future of going the children of? I've also got a child. We educate our children for 15 years, 18 years sometimes. Where are the jobs? Everybody is leaving. You go to a place like this village called Sarzora. You go to Baga in Veli.
The job unemployment is a problem
No, but
everywhere. Otherwise,
everybody-
you wouldn't find people from West Bengal coming and working in Goa in smaller shacks.
Exactly. It's not only West Bengal. You get people from Delhi. You get people from Nagpur. You get
So
people from all over.
precisely,
But that's
you
because-
cannot say TMC will
So-
solve this
no, no,
problem
no, no, no.
overnight.
See, but I'm not saying we'll solve the problem overnight. But what I'm trying to say, you have to come out with schemes so you can keep the people back. You have to do something. See, what you tell me, what has the government been doing to keep the people back?
But see, you are banking on some political party which has a record of ruling West Bengal. It's more than 10 years,
Yeah, we're running 15 now.
15 years.
Yeah.
आणि थंयचे लोक एम्प्लॉयमेंट ना म्हणून बारीक बारीक कामांक लागून त्या स्टेटीन येता. लेट मी फिनिश. त्या स्टेटीन येता ज्या स्टेटीक तुम्ही एक्यूज करता की हांगा एम्प्लॉयमेंट ना म्हणून. वेस्ट बेंगालचे लोक येवन हांगा बारीक बारीक शेकान काम करता, बारीक बारीक ऑड हातून काम करता, आणि सेम स्टेट TMC is coming here and saying ki no, employments are not generated in Goa, Goans are not getting employment, look at our state. But look at your state, your people are coming here, how do you counter this?
See, West Bengal, the population is much more than Goa. If I'm not mistaken, the population of West Bengal is 11 crores. Now, out of that, there's a fraction of people who will go out of the state. You cannot have everybody staying. Even in Goa, before people were leaving to London, there were people who used to go out of Goa for employment. But I'm not saying it's not such a huge exodus where everybody is leaving West Bengal. You see today, you go to Sarzora, every alternate house is closed. You go to Baga, every alternate house is closed. And I'm not lying, you can go and check for yourself. And you know the houses are closed because we went door to door campaigning.
But there are two options. One is employment and one is good employment. They have gone for a better employment because people usually migrate because they get more money outside compared to here. So you are actually, and people from West Bengal come here not for good employment. They are coming here at a lesser salary. They are leaving their home state and coming here.
Now see, I'll tell you, since you talk about good employment and bad employment, you tell me one thing. Today an engineer who passes out from a reputed college in Goa, what is the salary that he gets? He's getting a salary of 10,000 to 12,000 rupees. A good salary for an engineer is 15,000 rupees. Now you tell me, Rupesh, with that amount of money, what can you do in Goa? Your cylinder has reached 1,000 rupees. Your petrol has reached 100 rupees. Everything has gone so high. Your rents have gone so much higher. With 10,000 rupees or 12,000 rupees for an engineer, what are the options left? Can you blame the people who have left? So then forget about good. There's no good employment. It's a very few people who are doing well, and that is because of their own effort who have gone into businesses. The government jobs, you know how they are for sale. Our own BJP MLA comes out openly and says that 35 lakhs has been what is being charged for a job.
Rate card. And that everybody knows. I and you know that. But it was very surprising that the BJP MLA himself had to come out and say it. Okay, another thing. There were allegations against you. Allegations is legally in the court. AG said when you filed a petition for oxygen shortage. Okay, for those people who don't remember, I'll just remind them. You are the person who filed a petition immediately after oxygen shortage was there in Goa during second wave. That time AG said ki ye politically motivated asa म्हणून. That time we never believed. Now we have a reason to believe. You have joined a political party.
Correct. And I'll tell you, that is one of the main reasons why I joined politics. You see, in the month of May, you can check my record. I had never joined any political party, neither have attended any political meeting, or neither have got involved in politics. I have been in my profession continuously from 2007 till 2021. Never ever into politics. You would never even having any connection with any minister for that matter. But if you see the way the government handled the crisis, I can only say one thing, that the government didn't care for the lives of Goans. And that is why several Goans died. It is once we filed the petition, when we read the letter of the Goa Association Resident Doctors, once we filed the petition, then things fell in order because the High Court took stock of the matter. And only once the High Court took stock of the matter, less people started dying because the High Court set in measures. Now during that time, the government was being very badly, being pulled up by the High Court. Even the High Court, to the extent, went to apologize to the people of Goa on behalf of the government. Now when the AG was questioned, his defense was that our petition is politically motivated. He said that our petition is politically motivated. At that time, we were never into politics. We never thought about getting into politics. So even when the statement was made, the government, the High Court told him, please don't make such statements. Because nothing, you file an affidavit. The government was told to file an affidavit, which the government shied away from doing. Now, this was the month of May. In the month of September, October, that's when I joined politics. And this petition of ours was kept pending because we were expecting a third wave. So the petition is still pending in the court. And it came up for hearing on the 12th. Now, when the petition came up for hearing on the 12th, before that, I submitted my resignation as a South Goa Advocates.
You already resigned.
I have resigned, and I'll tell you the reason why. I have resigned as president of the South Goa Advocates Association because I didn't want my petition to be affected. I didn't want the petition which is pending in the High Court to be affected because I have joined politics. So I have stepped aside. My vice president is the acting president, and he will handle the matter independently. So I didn't want that to come. See, finally, it is not about position and power for me. You have to see what is in the interest of Goa and Goans at large. So that position didn't matter to me. I have proved that the position does not matter, and I have resigned from the post of president.
But what is your reaction right now that all the things, see, there was a second wave, these people were not prepared, thereafter they installed oxygen tanks. Right now apparently things look normal, at least if there is similar situation, oxygen shortage aspaची ना. So do you at least credit that much for the government की बाबा चल बाबा आम्ही विषय काढलो कोर्टान गेलो आणि गव्हर्नमेंटाने सगळे जाग्यार घातले.
Yes, you have to give credit more to the High Court. It is because of the High Court interference, because of the orders of the High Court that we you can say to some extent are prepared for the third wave in terms of infrastructure. But in terms of political will, in terms of political orders, I think the government is failing us again. You look at Sunburn, when the cases are rising, I don't know which government in its right senses would have a party like Sunburn. We have also been to Sunburn. We know what is the crowd there.
So there is no political will to tackle the
COVID. Definitely not.
Whichever wave it is.
Definitely not. See,
second wave, third wave.
If they would have not had these parties. See, we are not saying you ban people from entry. You have a RT-PCR or you do the double vaccination, fine. But you don't allow parties. See, we understand that tourism also has to continue. But tourism can continue without these parties.
Okay, back to Velim and last question. Velim development जावना म्हणता तू काय development बरो झाला but still a person is bad.
The reason given by the present MLA to get into the BJP was development. Now, I have been living in the village Asolna from the time of my childhood. Now, and we use that route practically every day. You tell me, what is the development that has happened in not only in the last 5 years, forget about 5 years, in the last 20 years? What is the visible development? No, I want you to know because you also probably have been to Veni. You tell me what is the visible development you have seen.
But it's not about that person. There was someone else also who governed for 5 years.
Exactly, and the same people are. That is the reason why we have come into the system. You tell me from 98 till date, what is the development that we have seen in Veni?
So
there is no new Panchayat Ghar. There are no major multi-purpose. There are no market complexes. There is nothing. Now the only thing I can see is one ground in Asolna, which the youth also, if you want to have any tournament, there you have to take the permission of the SCG. There is one white elephant in Tolekanto, which is full shell is ready, but there is no playing ground. There is no Panchayat Ghar. There are no market complexes. So what is the development?
So Benjamin and Philip Neri Rodriguez, दोघी जण fail झाले.
That is for you to see. I am telling you that they both failed. There is no development at all. Even the Asolna, you look at Asolna, the Asolna Panchayat Ghar foundation stood in 1981 when my father was Sarpanch. Besides that, you tell me like, there is nothing in the say. There is no development. So I want you to tell me.
That's what TMC is going to promise people, that we are going to do this development.
Our manifesto should be out in the next 48 hours for Valley, and you will see.
48 hours?
Yes, our manifesto.
Much late interview केला manifesto
yes,
we will meet you again, but
thank you, Rupesh.
Thank you very much and nice talking to you.
It was a pleasure.
And we'll meet you again.
Thank you.
And all the best if you get ticket. All the best.
You.
Also if someone else gets a ticket and you campaign.
Thank you so much.
जय शिल्ले ॲडव्होकेट क्लोविस ते म्हणटा की वेळी जर डेव्हलपमेंट जावना जाल्यार डेव्हलपमेंट करपाक फेल जाले ते आमदारांक कुशीक काडून TMCक मत मारपाचें आनी आपणाक जर टिकेट मेळ्ळी जाल्यार आपूण कॉन्टेस्ट करतलो पण जर क्रेडिबल फेस घालून TMC ते कॉन्टेस्ट करतले ऑल ओवर गोवा ते म्हणटा की TMC जिखून येतली डेव्हलपमेंट क्रायटेरियाचेर whatever else he said. If you have joined us late, kindly rewind and watch this interview. This was one of the most interesting interview that we had. So you're watching Hub and Counter on your favorite website www.goanewsup.com. Our channel partners are RDX Goa. Our production partners are goabyline.com. Keep watching.